my name is Wendy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do another flip through of this Oceanside journal I just completed. So if you're interested, stick around. And before I do the flip through, I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate all the new subscribers. That really helps my channel. I actually was kind of blown away. I couldn't believe it, that I think I'm over 2,000 at this point. So I mean, so I'm so thankful. I was going to do a giveaway even if I got up to 500. So I was, I was kind of waiting for that. And then it just kind of went, a ripple effect or whatever. And so now I'm up to 2,000. And my next video will be a giveaway. At this point, I haven't decided what I'm going to give away. I'm thinking maybe the Lady of Shalott, which is a really special journal to me. Or the vintage cookbook, which I made a couple years ago. And that one I love so much. I have that displayed upstairs in my kitchen, or near the kitchen, I should say. And I just love that one so much. But if you guys have any ideas on what you'd like to see the giveaway entail, please leave a comment. So I will look at that and consider everything and do the giveaway. Yay. So yeah, another thing I want to mention is there's another gal that's doing a giveaway for her 500 subscribers, and her name is Jackie Black, and she's on the channel Sugar's Crafty Closet, and I'll link her YouTube channel below because she's just awesome. She made this just amazing journal that's just, it's so cool, and she did a whole tutorial on the process of it. So yeah, well, let's just get right to this. And this is a hardcover, and it's got I really like doing this lately with the toppers. So it's got a topper. It's 5.5 by 8.5. It's got 60 pages, 23 pockets and tuck spots. There's a few authentic ephemera as well as some ephemera I made from the kits, and the kits I'll list below as well. A lot of sewing and machine sewing and hand sewing. Like this, for example, is all hand sewn. This is chipboard. It's real thick, and I punched all these holes, and then I did a blanket stitch around with this jute twine. So yeah, that's just one example. And then a lot of sari silk charms and beads. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I love the colors. Turquoise is my favorite color. So I just love working with these colors. As you can tell, my last two mermaid journals. So I thought I wanted to do just an Oceanside, and I'll show you the inspiration for doing this journal as well. So very long, very long sari silk. So you could almost just cut this in half and then use some of it if you wanted. And this will be for sale in my Etsy shop. So yeah, just a little cluster down here with some charms, really cute charms. The back of the board it kind of looks like whiteboard. Like beachside whiteboard. So yeah, you could definitely journal on that. So yeah, I'll just put this aside. I thought this turned out super cute. Yeah, and then for the cover, it's a hardcover, and this material is kind of like, I don't know if it's really leather, but it feels like leather. I got it from Temu. It came in a roll, and it's like this brocade kind of. In like embossed, raised type print. I just love it, and it's so easy to work with. I mean, it just made it so easy to do this journal with this cover. And I like to do different things, so I thought I'm gonna try that, because I was looking for some. I'm all out of that material I had before, and I think I used every little scrap of it. And so I thought, well, just use this, and I'm really glad I used this because it really turned out well with the topper, I think. And then here is a tassel I made. It attaches really easy on and off on the side there. And I've got some turquoise sari silk, and this is seam binding here, some dark navy blue seam binding, and then like a blue turquoise here. What else do I got here? I didn't have any sand, so I used these little sparkles in the jar. I think that turned out even cuter. And then I got this seahorse charm, and then a world charm right there. So yeah, that turned out super cute. It's not like super huge either. I think it's just the right size for this journal. So yeah, put that off to the side. The opening, oh yeah, I already got that, and it's already open because I untied it. Okay, so the first page. This was my inspiration for this journal. It's an authentic vintage postcard, and it's these ladies in the sailboat, and I had the hardest time finding a place for this in this journal. I tried all the pages. I was just stumped at the end, but I thought I was just bound determined to put this in the journal. So I just put that one, and then this journal card. Well, it's a postcard, but that's from Two Rivers. I got that in a shop up in Two Rivers. But this I have hanging up in a tree that I made upstairs in the living room. It's like a birch tree. And I got all these authentic postcards like on a clip. It's clipped all over. I don't know, maybe I should do a video on that sometime. I really love that tree. So anyway, moving on. So the inside cover is just, I did some machine stitching here, and then some machine stitching here, kind of depicting waves with some fibers, and then just a quote from one of the kits. Like I said, I will link the kits below. Some sari silk sewn on, the little charm on the end. If you can see the charm. Yeah. It's a boat steering wheel. And then I really love the way this turned out too. It's just a little turtle coming out, peeking out here. And then just a little quote up there. These are deckled pages that are ripped. So yeah, moving on, and here's just a card, one of the kits, tied, and here's a little snippet fiber thingy with a little charm hanging down here. Really cute. And turn the page, we got some more over here. So, added thing here, the crabs. I love the crabs in this kit. Yeah. And then here is a authentic vintage postcard from 1911. Yeah. It's got a 5-cent stamp on it. I thought this is super cute too for this journal. And a little charm here. All the charms are kind of the same, or the beads. I made those at the last minute. Just to add a little something, something, you know. A little something, something. Alright. The book page. It's in German. I don't know what it says, so it's from an old book. And it flips up. This is an authentic ledger page. And there's a vintage dictionary page. Doily and vellum paper. And then this little girl comes off here. The little charm. This is a postcard that I had, and I thought she was just perfect for this journal. Reminds me of my daughter when we took her to the beach. She looked just like that. Yeah, super cute. Yeah, and then moving on, we got another little tag here. The colors I used for the top, I used kind of like this muted blue and then peach. And then the dangles are all on the side of the book. There's not too much dangles down below. And I didn't do hardly any ripping. There's some ripping, but not too much ripping like I did with the mermaid journal. Here's a tag with a lighthouse. And then this is fabric. goes there. And then this I had too. So I thought I'd put this in this journal. Here's just some gold trim. I notched it here and attached it that way. Here's some deco paper, and then here's some knots, and then this is original ephemera here. It's the paper alliance with Spain, and then this paper, or this letter, is authentic. As you can tell, it looks like it was in the sun here. Really fine paper. This one says 1961 in Barcelona, Spain. It's from, yeah. So yeah, it's a little treasure in there. Yeah, and that just folds in here and goes right back in the envelope. Just flip through that for now. This is the middle of the first signature. I just did ties because I didn't do dangles on the bottom, so I just want to be consistent throughout it, so I just tied them. And then here is a tuck spot. It's a messy sewing on the side, as you can see. And then I did one of those little fabric clusters I like to do, and then did some machine sewing back and forth. Having fun on my sewing machine. Here's a little whale tail, and then little charm says made with love, which it was. And then this comes out, a little pocket in the back, this little lady. And this is just from a tablet. This is not authentic. It's just writing paper. So, and it tucks in there. Little sea dragon here is a tuck spot. A lobster and some more sea thingies, jellyfish, all those wonderful things. Some more ephemera from that kit. Ledger paper here, a little quote up here, and some more cards. I got them attached with this little tiny clip here just to make them stay in there better. A little tuck spot here. A little journaling card. And these seahorses. I just love these seahorses. So awesome. And I did a flip down, or I don't know, a pocket upside down with these little tags. And then I did some collaging in the back. And then this is like from beachwear I had. So I ripped it up. Yep, so yeah. And then, like I said, I love using these photo corners to put things in place. That way you can display it like right in the middle where you want it. Some collaging. I did some sewing with some of that jute twine here. And then here's another little charm I made right the last minute. Going into the second signature is a little mermaid. There. She just clips onto here, a little clip. And I'll fold out here with that coffee dyed wax paper in the dictionary page. And this is my favorite one right here, favorite page. I just really like the way that, like the crabs are going up into the pocket to the octopus, and did some machine sewing, some collaging, and that just tucks right up here, like that. And another book page, and some more of that beautiful kit. Some sewing around here. Yeah, working with these colors, just puts me in a good mood. I just love working with these colors. Turquoise, my favorite, of course. And yeah, a little key there. Some more of that stitching I do with the fibers. Yeah, I got these fibers from Taperology, and I don't know if you watch any of my other videos, you'll see that I use a lot of it. And a little mermaid here with a little frame. And we're in the middle of the second signature. I don't know if I mentioned there's 3 signatures here. And the book is, I don't know if I mentioned that either. I don't think I did. I think it's a hardcover, and it's got 60 pages and 23 pockets and tuck spots and some authentic and I made some of the ephemera from the kits. And as you can see, the sewing, I got machine sewing in here and hand sewing and lots of sari silk and some seam binding and charms and beads and various weights of paper. And a little tiny tuck spot here with a collage. The little charm, it says it's number 2. Little journaling card there. Some collaging with some waves. Yeah, and some cheesecloth and various things here. Burlap, and here's another little tuck spot up here with that snippet roll I have. Ledger paper, vintage dictionary page, and more of that wax paper. And I like the way this turned out too. It just put a little bit of bling in there, a little turquoise bling to the side. And this little postcard. Yeah. That's just like that. Going into the last signature here. This is the only rip page I did. A little washi tape there. That paper and some more of that little the full fiber edition. I don't know, I just like the way that looks. That's why I do it a lot. Here's a belly band. Some stitching around here. Another tag with that beautiful crab, and there's some blanket stitching around here. And that was from the machine. That's a machine. I can do that. Then the middle, I love this. This was from an art book, and I cut it out, and there's images on both sides. So at first I was going to stick it like right in the middle like that, but then you don't see all of it. So I thought I'm just going to fold it up and then put the names of it, what it is, in here. So there's a Monet and then a Manet, the Venice one, that's the Manet, and then this is Monet. So yeah, I just have that tucked in here like that. I always like to know the names of these paintings. It's kind of a little thing, mine. So yeah. So yeah, then I really like those 2 paintings. So I wanted to incorporate those in the journal as well. And then here's a little charm here with beads. And I mean, it's just beads. There's a little tiny rock in there too. And some more ocean ephemera. And another belly band here. Some journaling cards. This is from a scrapbook. I kind of muted the colors down with some gesso. And I think that's all I did with that. And then just put a little ribbon and more of that little bling on there. So I think that was from Graphic 45. That's an old kit too. A map, and then a little tuck spot here. Just with a folded page. That. Some more of that paper and just the definition of navigation up there. And then, I think we're to the end, I did some notches here and then tied some string with this little brass coin thingy. It's like a Tim Holtz kit thing I bought years ago. There's some of that ribbon. And then there's a vintage postcard in the back. tucked in there. And it's fastened with this little hidden clip I made out of a Starbucks cup holder. And just a little, this kind of reminds me of a little bottle right here. And it's attached with this little vintage safety pin. Alright, so that just goes in there. That, and that's the end of this. This is the last page. I did some messy stitching around here, and then framed it with some green turquoise there. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like it, please like and subscribe, and thanks for your time today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.